Hey, so today we're going to talk about Basketball Wives LA episode 5, I believe. 4 or 5. 5, I think. Well, I don't want to go down the line on what happened on each little segment of the episode because, to me, this is the Jackie Show. It's always the Jackie Show. Every episode this season has been the Jackie Show. It's always about Jackie. And let me start off. Point number 1. It starts off, Jackie. Jackie and Laura, they meet up and they talk about what happened with Drea. And Jackie spins it about how it's not her fault. She just tells her that she was talking about our girls when she met up with Drea. She just said it's her fault and she wanted to play our girl again with Drea and yada yada yada. And Laura looking like I was looking like, why? Like, what's the point? Like, I don't get it. But anyway, that's what happened with them. And then she talks about her little millionth wedding that's coming up like nobody cares anymore. Nobody. Not the daughter. I don't even think Doug knew. But he ain't got nothing else to do. So he just figured, oh, well, whatever. I'll go on with this. I ain't got nothing to do. She don't spend my money anyway. Might as well go to have a wedding. Then it moves on Malaysia and Gloria. They get around and they talk and they meet up in the shop, I guess. And Malaysia tells her about what her and Laura talked about. Well, not really what her and Laura talked about, because Laura didn't really get no details. But she was telling her she was talking to her sister. In a way, I think it's a good thing, and in a way, I think it's a bad thing. One thing I think is she needs to stay out of it. She should have let that be handled beat down. But then I understand. She's like, I like Laura, and I don't want this fighting to go on. It's petty. So I think they need to talk. So I kind of understand where Malaysia coming from. If y'all don't know, I'm a Malaysia. I'm a Malaysia fan. I'm a basketball wife. Of all the girls, I'm a Malaysia fan. Because to me, she's not with the drama. She might do be back and forth, but come on now. It's a lot of girls that hear something and they go back and tell their friend, like, dang, girl, this is what happened or whatever. So I act like Malaysia's the only one does it. Drea meets up with her parents, and I thought that was her brother until she found out that was her father. But it's kind of talk against the world's world too. But Mama was a cougar. But yeah, they get up and they talk, and she was talking about how she wants them to move, and the dad was willing to move, and I don't know where they're from, a small town, but apparently she wants him to move to LA, and she telling him he needs to be a grandfather. It's his second chance to make up for some things that he didn't do with her. Then moving on to Gloria, Brooke, and Laura, they meet up at the, they go see the process of the comic book that Gloria's doing. I guess it's okay. She's trying to do something out of Matt's shadows or whatever, so I guess that's okay. They talk. Then Bambi, Jackie, and Malaysia meets up because Malaysia is trying to introduce Bambi to the group one by one. I understand that because she don't want all of them ganging up on her asking her questions because it could kind of be overwhelming with these group of birds. But that is cool. Only thing I don't know about Bambi, she cool, but you don't know who she is. Because when she was with Laura, she was a rapper. Then she's with Jackie, she's a wedding planner. I don't know who she is, but she got a lot of different jobs, I can tell you that. Then moving on to Gloria and Laura, they meet up, they play basketball, then they sit down and they talk. And Laura was basically telling Gloria, like, since you moved to LA, you've been this different person. And Gloria was like, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you felt that way. They kind of just had a sister bond talking moment. And she was telling her how she had a miscarriage. And some people didn't know about you had a miscarriage. So I think she was talking to her about that, and I guess Laura was kind of feeling her what she was saying because it was hitting her. She just all of a sudden started crying. She was trying to put on this front like she didn't want to cry, but she started crying because it was kind of hitting her like, yeah, I wasn't there for my sister. So yeah, that was happening with them. Then you have Drea, Bambi, and Malaysia, like I said. Malaysia trying to introduce Bambi to everybody. So they talked, and she was asking her about Brooke, and Drea's not with this. Drea's not with this, oh, I don't like her, so I'm not going to tell her. She was like, I don't want this drama. I'm not with this drama, I don't want this drama. So then Jackie and Doug meet to have cake tasting, yada, 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 don't care, whatever. He was giving her advice, whatever. Nobody cares. Just period, point blank, nobody cares. Then you have Gloria, and then they meet up again for some more sister time. But this sister time turns into talking about Jackie. and about the wedding. And Gloria was like, she's going to ask you to be the maid of honor. Watch, watch. She was like, no, I don't even know if I really want to go. And you want to go. You want to see that circus just like everybody else going to see that stupid circus. So then Drea and her mom meet up, and they go shopping, and they go to this psychic place. I didn't know if this was a psychic or a therapist, because she was giving her advice like a therapist would. So, I don't know. But she was just telling her, like, you got to look out for yourself. Then the girls meet up for Gloria's going away party. It was Jackie, Gloria, Laura, and Brooke. They were all meeting up, and Jackie bust out and said, hey, Laura, I want you to be my maid of honor, but I'm going to be the maid of honor. I'm sitting, and Laura was looking like, what the hell? I'm not even her friend. But I wish you would tell her you're not her friend. Stop saying all this stuff about Jackie in the confessionals and tell her, like, look, I don't like you. You crazy. I just deal with you because we have to film together, but I don't like you. I mean, because why would you stand up at somebody's wedding? That's something special to them and be their maid of honor if you don't like them. You need to be a little back audience member looking at the wedding like everybody else. Just simple as that. Then here comes Malaysia, Bambi, and Drea. As soon as Brooke sees Bambi, she goes in the confessional. They never say nothing while a person is there. So she goes in and says it is what it is, whatever. So then they all sit down. Jackie comes out, makes about her, and invites all the girls to her wedding, even Drea. And Drea's like, I'll take this, but I'm over it. So then Jackie goes in on her like, oh, well, I took you to lunch, and I didn't hear your side, and all this, yada, yada, yada. So Malaysia was like, I'm over this. I don't want to hear nothing you got to say. You need to hear what you're saying. I'm over this. I'm not your child, your baby, your boom, boom, whatever. So Drea was kind of upset, but Drea was keeping her cool. Jackie, I guess, was feeling like, oh, I need to rise out her so we can get this going. So she started calling her hoes and just being disrespectful. And for you to be so old and a senior citizen, you are so, so disrespectful. People like, oh, Drea shouldn't say that to the senior citizen. Sorry, senior citizens need to be put in their place sometimes, because sometimes you just can't disrespect people. And she was disrespecting Drea, disrespecting her. Bitches and hoes in front of everybody. You could have just said, look, I didn't take you to lunch. We didn't finish what we started.